The community asked for it, and EA gave it to us. We got Zabit Magomedsharipov from UFC Fight Night 2019, where he faced Calvin Kattar in a unanimous decision victory. This alter ego is really good all around, from the takedowns, the submissions, the kicks, the speed, the power. He might not have the power in the hands, but the power is definitely in the legs. So we're going to be trying to take advantage of our kicks, just kind of being crazy with it as much as we can. Kind of throwing away the technique a little bit. You know, instead of being surgical, we're going to throw crazy kicks. We're going to take a lot of chances in these type of fights just to see how he feels. For the most part, the kick speed, the power, it feels like fantastic from when I've been using Zabit. And his leg reach is really good for this division, where you have a lot bigger featherweights these days, especially like Sean Woodson. Nice head kick counter right there. But usually the first round, I'm still going to want to see like how my opponent is going to be taking the fight. You know, sometimes people are going to be trying to smother your kicks and box you. So we just got to see what type of fight this is going to be. I see he's making like a lot of head movement counters. Like he's forcing it a lot. Trying to do that. He's trying to set up the body shot into, you know, headshot counters. So we are just going to try to, you know, kick the leg a little bit. Look at that. He slips right into a spinning heel kick. Try to go crazy because he was on the cage. We block one of those, and we're able to fire off a counter uppercut right there. Definitely a good habit to have in your game. So when you block a body shot, just fire off that uppercut. Just got to be careful because some people can slip their heads off the center line just in time. So definitely got to be careful of that. But he could definitely grapple as well. You know, 93, 94 pretty much everywhere on the ground. Even has heel hooks from full guard, which is pretty rare. Just working the body. Doesn't really matter if he gets up or not. We're just trying to do a little bit of damage if we can. Try to get this heel hook right here. We're going to cook the stamina. He does get up. Heel hooks are pretty much easy to, you know, escape. So it's not an easy submission to grab up all the time. But we're not forcing it. And we're going to keep chopping that leg. I like to do this anyways, but he's going to make it easier because he's forcing that head movement. So it's going to make our calf kick do way more damage. Because it's activating vulnerability pretty much. When he's moving his head and you kick the body or the legs, it's going to do more damage. And we already have very high kick power, so it's just going to make that leg get chewed up even easier. And I believe it's one of his top moves is like the calf kick or the leg kick. So definitely try to mix those in there. It's harder to do the full power leg kicks because, like I said, unfortunately it's a little bit slower. You know, in this game, they're a lot easier to check. Like even players that aren't good could see them coming from a mile away. Yeah, but these lead body kicks are just nasty on them. Mix in a hard low kick right there. See, we use our footwork to make him miss that spinning wheel kick to the body. So we're just moving away more towards his rear hand, so making that miss. Just trying to go crazy. I was trying to finish him because he was against the fence, but yeah, we are going crazy with it. I don't really care about stamina. I don't really care about the technique behind it. I just want to throw some crazy kicks and just, you know, take chances and, you know, have fun with the alter ego. You know, this is kind of how he fought in real life from some of the highlights I've seen. He just kind of just throws the craziest shit. Kind of like a Yair Rodriguez a little bit. Like very unpredictable. Except he can grapple very well. Which is definitely going to be a fun pick to use. He might not have a lot of hand power. You know, his punch power is like 91. But, you know, with him having laser focus, he'll have like 97 speed with the 1-2s with most of the straight shots. So that is definitely a W. Yeah, like I told you, fuck technique. We trying to get him out of there. Tries to clinch us. We break out the clinch really easily. Nasty head kick right there. I thought that was going to finish him right here, but I guess not. Another knee, uppercut hook, and we get him gone. Yeah, but so far I'm loving this alter ego. Plus it's free. All you got to do is land 20 head strikes. So pretty sure most of you guys got this alter ego in your first fight. All you got to do is land 20 punches to the head, and you got him. See, we make him miss right there with footwork. We walk towards his rear hand and make them miss. Seems like this guy wants to kickbox a little bit, so That's good for us. You know, we're trying to display some good kickboxing as best as we can. Especially we're using Zabit. We don't want to have a boxing fight. I had a few of those that I didn't put in the video because, you know, they were just, it made it like a boxing match basically. And they just forced the boxing the entire time. And I couldn't really display the kicks. So, ooh, nasty spinning wheel kick right there. And we came in with a flying knee trying to kill this man. Nice spinning wheel kicks to the body, just trying to mix it up. Even though they're slower, we're going to have to just throw them randomly to just catch our opponent off guard. Right there, I got hit stunned with that first body kick, so I couldn't move. It's frustrating that happens sometimes. You know, you get stuck in place, can't move. Nice counter shot to the body. For most part, we're just trying to keep this a kickboxing fight. So, you know, he is Pettis. It's a lighter pick, so, you know, I don't want to, you know, grapple him. As long as he don't grapple us, you know, I'll keep it kickboxing. Especially that's like the main part you guys want to see is the striking and the kicks, and if he's worth your time. I think he's definitely worth your time, especially if you're an MMA type of player where you love to mix up everything, your submissions, your grappling, along with good striking. Oh my God, this pick is fantastic. Look at that. We almost killed Anthony Pettis right there with that nasty head kick. His head kicks, his rear body kicks, like everything is just nasty. I really loved his rear body kick. It actually really has a fast animation. Because most of the people's rear body kicks just be too slow in the game. But his is really quick. Look at that. Nice teep down the middle. I usually use the teeps to reset the distance and just to kill the opponent's rhythm. That's crazy. He timed that well. Well, he might not timed it, but definitely caught us mid-animation. But we recovered by dropping him anyways. Yeah, he interrupts our spinning attack. But we still throw another one anyways. Come in with flying knees. Just trying to be very random with him. Look at that. We drop him right here. Spinning wheel kicks to the head. I can't believe he ate that shit. That is crazy. Our nose breaks, so we gotta be careful comboing up too much. But I ain't gonna lie, like all the damage we did to this guy already, it's like no point of return for him. Like, I would have to make like a crazy mistake for him to even like have a chance to win. So we're still gonna be crazy, just like I promised. That's the end of the first. Let's go into the second round right here. Hopefully we can get a finish in this second round. Because all that damage we did in the first round should be enough to easily finish him. But he wants to grapple us, I bet. I took that as a challenge then. So we're going to wrestle him. Once we get the opportunity, we're going to wrestle. You know, you can't give anybody a chance. Look at that. We're going to jump a guillotine right here. He slips out. That's fine. Surprised he went down, but... you know, he did want to grapple us. He does a fake and goes for the real one. We deny it. Get a GA and get right back out to the feet. Ooh, nice front kick to the face. Told you, we trying to kill this man. We ain't trying to have beautiful technique. We trying to throw crazy shit and knock people out. Look at that, drop him right in the fence right here. Click R1 and X to throw him on the floor. Not sure exactly what that's called, a hip toss, or anybody that does grapple, definitely correct me in whatever that's called specifically. Go for a heel hook from here, from full guard. He goes to the right, we deny, and we got him in the heel hook. I thought he was going to be able to escape because it's pretty, most of the transitions are really quick to get out of the heel hook anyways. We're going to take the back. Let's see where he goes. He goes to the left, we deny. We're going to go for that rear naked choke. He goes for the fake. Yeah, and I tried going for it, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to be able to race out of that relatively easily. We had even stamina because he did the fake the first time, so it's going to be hard to finish that rear naked choke. Now he doesn't want to grapple, but I don't give a fuck. We're going to grapple. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Now I don't care. Now I want to submit you, bro. Like when people start wrestling me with strikers and I got somebody that can grapple and I wasn't grappling you, I take that to the heart. Now we're gonna submit you, bro. Put him in a nice Darce choke. Since he had no stamina, I just went for it, and the transition was really fast anyways. We're gonna go for the Kimura. We're gonna try to go for it again. I can't believe he gave that one up. We just went for it again, and I'm pretty sure he's paying attention to stamina, so we might sneak one in. And look at that, we get him. We got him. Beautiful Kimura from side control, but yeah, that's Zabit Magomedsharipov, and definitely a fun pick. Definitely try him out.